everybody, it's the Warhipster here, coming at you with a different type of video today. Today is a channel update, a content preview. I'm not entirely certain what to call it. I'm sure the future version of me in about an hour and a half's time will figure that out. So as of right now, it's 25 to 4 on Saturday, the 6th of January. And it's very, very, very close to the time when I have to make a decision about the type of content that I'm going to put out tonight in support of the old world. Now, Games Workshop have been very kind and they have sent me the Tomb King's core set. However, due to a combination of things, including the Christmas disruption to postal services, UPS's somewhat unreliability, and just sheer bad luck of the draw, my stuff didn't turn up until 2 days ago, Thursday. Now, this isn't Games Workshop fault. It's all of the other things as mentioned's fault, which means I don't have any painted models. I barely have built models in preparation for tonight. And, you know, when we do these things, as I'm sure long-term fans of the channel have kind of gotten used to by now, is that when we have something big like this, we like to look at the contents of the box. I like to tell you how much time it's going to take to build and what things to watch out for as you're building your models in the sprue review type things. And then I like to kind of show off all the painting tutorials and things that are coming, and also talk about the other stuff that I haven't done yet, maybe if I haven't completed the whole thing, and that it's all going to be there, don't you worry about it. And I fully intended to have that video done today, but I'm still building. I'm still building chariots. I've just finished the second one. There's a third one to go. And then after that, there's another 40 something models that I'm yet to build. So, as it stands, the old world content is just not where I want it to be. So that's the thing, is I like these videos to be a certain way, and I hold them to a certain standard of quality, and I can't deliver that quality today. I have to do something else, which is what this video is. This is a studio update, as it were. So it's kind of old world adjacent. And I'll throw some footage that I've filmed of me doing this in here over the top of how I'm speaking right now, because I've got lots of mixed emotions right now that I want to talk through with you to let you know how I'm feeling, and also why I'm making this choice and how difficult it is for me. As I've already mentioned, you know the types of videos I like to make. You know the types of videos that I like to put out. And I like to think that there's a certain standard of quality that to me is quite high. And as of right now, I will not be able to put out that standard of video for the Tomb Kings of Khemri core box. It's just not possible in the time that is left to me on today, Saturday. Now, couple of that, I have a deadline, which is Saturday. I always put a video out as often as I can. I'm not sure if I've ever missed the Saturday video release. I might have been late, but I always like to put one out on Saturday, and I always like to put one out on Thursday. And so I'm sat in a precarious position right now of not having a video ready, and one that's impactful or decent or useful for all of you at home that can enjoy as an entertainment or as a tutorial. So we're not gonna have that video, and that is really, really, really tough for me to cope with mentally. It feels like failure, and it feels like I have made a massive mistake, and that is my initial reaction to this. However, it is not my fault, and no mistake has been made. See, here's the thing. I've talked about this already a couple of times this year and towards the tail end of last year, that what I have resolved to do is to be kinder to myself. And a big part of that has to be accepting that things change and taking moments of rest as and when I need them, And also not to just push on through at the sacrificing my own health and my own mental well-being. That is the bare minimum for taking care of oneself. Now, whilst I could absolutely try and blitz through this third and last chariot and then just not do the rest of the warriors and the archers and the other 8 horsemen that I haven't done yet, I could do that and then put out a video about this box, and probably have to miss the movement trays as well, which Games Workshop have also sent me because they're very, very nice people. Whilst I could do that, it means that I will be under this cloud of extreme stress from 10 a.m. this morning to 7:30 p.m. tonight. And my heart and my head can't deal with it. And I made this decision, or this resolution as it were, to just stop doing that, because it's not good. It's not good for me. It's not good for long-term doing this, which is ultimately what we want to do. We want to do this forever, you see. And if I can't do this forever because I have a breakdown, that's a disaster. So yeah, that is kind of where we're at. So the decision I'm making is I'm putting this video out today to say, hey, it's not happening today, but the sprue review is coming. The painting tutorials are coming. And one thing that I haven't even had the time to do, because it turned up at around about 3 p.m. on Thursday, as I was right in the midst of editing the video for Theoden. So, I was doing that, and I was doing other bits of admin and all kinds of other jobs that I needed to get done on Thursday, because I was convinced that this wasn't even going to turn up until Friday at a certain point. And I didn't start building this until after dinner on Thursday. So really, I've only had the set for 36 hours at the most at this point. And that's not enough time to give you a really good informed opinion. I've been rushing. So I've been hot and bothered and stressed, and I've been trying to get it done. And I just had this realization that I was just being foolish. And I wasn't even... I'm in the first week of January and I'm already failing to look after myself. So, like I said, today I'm putting this video out to explain why it's not here, but also to ask you what it is you guys want to see from the old world, because there's a lot that we could do. We have, for example, because we have the Tomb Kings of Khemri, we could do how to paint skeleton archers, we could do how to paint skeleton warriors, we could do how to paint skeleton horsemen, and how to paint chariots, how to paint the Necrolith Bone Dragon, and how to paint the Tomb Prince. We could do, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different painting tutorials, but fundamentally, most of them are going to be the same. Is that something you guys would want to see? Or would you rather see the horsemen, the chariots, the archers, and the warriors with spears all in one video, because they're fundamentally the same thing, and then the Bone Dragon and the Prince as 2 separate videos? That to me feels better. But that's a process I usually go through once I've got the set in hand and I've built it all and I'm looking at it and I'm surveying all of the models, because looking at pictures is fine. You can look at pictures till the cows come home, but ultimately until you have them in your hands, for me, I don't see the detail quite as well on the pictures on Warhammer Community or the videos, previews, or whatever. I don't see the details, and I don't see the content direction as well there as I do when it's actually in my hands, when I have the thing before me. So I haven't had time to kind of do a sort of treatment on the box to decide what the direction for the content even is. I've just gone straight into building it, and I've been hot and bothered and stressed and tired and upset and anxious and lots and lots of conflicting things at the same time. And so I need to not be that, not do those things, and be better than I was last year. Because this is what I did over and over and over again last year. Never quite as short time scales as this, but like I said to Alice this morning, I could have pushed on with the chariots last night and come to bed at 7:30 this morning, having finished them, to wake up at 10 to pre-order some more Old World stuff, because I'm really excited for the Old World. For the Tomb Kings alone, I've purchased Cetra, the Imperishable, the Tomb Guard, a Necrosphinx, the books, pre-ordered the books. For the Bretonians, Adam is looking after the Bretonian side of things. He's ordered the core box for the channel, and together we're going to conquer that one and have some videos a little bit further down the line. I've ordered myself the mounted banner Pegasus Rider thing. So I could have last night stayed up till 7:30 in the morning building, making sure that everything was ready for today, so that I could have gotten up 3 hours later, primed everything, and then had it all ready for our sprue review today, and having not done half of the box. But that would have meant that half of the box that I didn't do probably wouldn't get built ever, for a while at least. And like I said, my New Year's resolution has been to be kinder to myself, and failing at even that most basic mental health consideration in the first week would have been a betrayal of myself and what this channel is all about. So we're not doing that. So ultimately there is a lot of Tomb Kings content coming, and there is Bretonians content coming too. Don't you worry about that. You will be seeing a lot of stuff from me. But right now I've made this decision and I wanted to film this, so I've literally just flipped the camera on. There's nothing written. I'm just telling you how I feel from the bottom of my heart. And that's what you're getting today. So it's an Old World update and it's a Warhipster update. So thank you very much for watching. It's a really quick video, I know, and it's probably a difficult one to watch. It's a difficult one for me to film, because I'm fighting every instinct in my body to say, don't do this. Build, prime, film, review, and do it all in the next 2 hours and 10 minutes. But I know I shouldn't do it. And so I won't for now. So I can only apologize to you, but at the same time I also have to take a stand and say, I'm not really apologizing, I'm just kind of letting you know that it's coming, but it's late, and there's nothing I can do about it, and I shouldn't hurt my brain to make it so that I hold myself to a standard that is only self-inflicted. So, you know, there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you very, very soon for some Tomb Kings content. Genuinely. The sprue review might even be out tomorrow. It depends how the rest of today goes. So, yeah. That's all. Love you guys. And I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Bye for now.